party. Oh, someone's at the door. Come with me. So since we can't all be in the gym together this year, I just had a couple friends over to have my own Christmas party. Hi, Mason. How are you? Good. So awesome. Thank you.
On your table.
Look at, isn't this nice? I'm telling you this. I love it when people bring healthy options to my parties. Thanks. You know what every host loves is getting flowers. So if you're ever not sure what to take to a party with you, take them flowers, and or if you struggle always at parties with what to have you bring your own healthy snacks. Some of the favorite things that I love to take is veggie trays or the turkey pinwheels or something that is easy and good for you to grab that you're actually offering other people good options that would appreciate you bringing something healthy. Right now, we're going to learn how to make mocktails. Ooh. This is my bartender, the Fojito bartender, Ignacio, and he's going to make us 3 different alcohol-free cocktails that you can take. This applies to any party, and then you can make healthier choices and have fun options.
All right, what do you want to start with first? The Fojito?
Yeah, I love a good
Fojito.
I do a Fojito year-round. I love a good Fojito.
Me too. It's my favorite.
While he's doing that, I better tell a joke.
Sorry, you gotta make sure you always have ice.
Since we're all in quarantine, everything now is an inside joke.
So obviously, if you're gonna have a party, the best thing to do is have everything prepped before everybody gets there. Save you tons of time in executing the drinks as people come. So one of the key things that you want to do whenever you make a mojito is get fresh mint, and a lot of people just like to shove it in there right off the sprig. We said we're keeping these jokes inside tonight. But one of the biggest tricks you want to remember to release the aromas is to stop the mint. You can already start to smell it, right? So if you don't have a muddler, which most people don't, or if you don't have a martini shaker, these protein shakers are really good for bartending. And you can use any end of a spatula or a spoon. So when you want to muddle, just to break up the oils and the mint a little bit. And then you can add lime to choice. I like a lot of acid, so usually for me it's going to be a half of a lime per cocktail. But for the sake of time, even if you're lazy, you can use the fake lime juice. Obviously fresh is better, but you can use the fake stuff. You have sugar? Yeah. Sugar.
Oh, sugar?
I wish you hadn't put your finger in it, but it's COVID.
I do keep sugar. This is so much better. At Christmas parties in the past, I just walked around and I just gave everybody a LaCroix. This is way better. Next year, upgraded.
So the same thing, sugar to taste. Personally, I don't like them really sweet, so you like them really sweet?
No.
Okay, so we'll just do a tiny bit of sugar for 4, and then today we're actually going to be doing raspberry fajitas.
Ooh, we're fancy.
Yeah.
It is so fun. If you don't want to drink and you don't want to have to add all the added calories, having all these fajitos or alcohol-free options is amazing, and people love learning about them. So I love taking them with me places.
And the best thing about making mojitos is experimenting with the balances. So usually just a handful will do it. And then once again, you can muddle again, but you want to muddle the mint before just to kind of get the oils released from the mint by itself. Then once you mix everything else in there, muddle again. And then to, but these are always going to taste amazing without alcohol. Nice
That's
again.
right. Okay. While he's doing that, I'm going to tell a joke. What did one snowman say to the other snowman?
I know, but
Do you smell carrots? You must be shaping the delivery.
I know you love it. Just so the transition, so smooth.
So, anytime that you have an acid, such as citrus, you want to shake it. That helps break down the acidity so it's not as sour.
I feel like I'm learning something tonight. I did not know any of this.
Yeah.
On top of that, you never want to shake with club soda in it already. So if a drink calls for club soda, you add it after, or just top it.
So when I was competing, when I was really trying to break plateaus in my own weight loss journey 5-6 years ago, I didn't drink for years. And I lived off of mojitos. During the summertime, I took LaCroix and all these ingredients with me everywhere I went. And I would chug these during the day when everybody else was holding their cocktail. And guess who woke up feeling bomb every day? Me. And I had a great year. So it's fun to learn new ways to make new awesome drinks.
Yeah, it's fun for the kids too.
Yeah.
I know
I
my
know, I
kids
love
always
cocktails.
want. Yeah.
Mocktails.
Right.
I love
Because
it.
she always wants fancy drinks.
Oh,
So
yeah.
being able to give the kids something that
Yeah.
is also a fancy drink is
And take a fun cup with you if you go somewhere. Don't use a red Solo cup because that's not exciting.
Yeah, take a fun cup.
Take a fun cup.
Most of the time people just need something in their hand. They're struggling with holiday drinks or whatever. It's just it's kind of like being coffee even. I just want something in my hand.
Right.
And so that helps a lot. Look at that thing.
How pretty it is.
Dang.
It looks super Christmassy too.
I know, I love it.
So usually, you can only make about 2 per one of these. So that's round 1.
Okay,
2
love
coming
it.
up.
Let's try it.
Let's do this.
No? Cheers.
Cheers. To
We're-
good jokes.
We'll have to share. We share everything.
Yeah, it's fine.
So good.
Refreshing.
So refreshing. Oh, it's like perfect.
It is.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, mercy.
Lord have
He's gonna
mercy.
get more points than all of us.
Oh, Tang. Tang. Well, now I need another joke.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. This morning I saw a neighbor talking to her cat, and it was obvious that she thought her cat understood her. I came into my house and told my dog. We laughed a ton.
Sydney liked that one.
What was the joke? You told me a funny joke. Do you
Yeah.
remember it?
I do.
Hmm.
Oh, I can't believe that they're still together after all the crap that they've been through. Ooh, my butt cheeks.
Yeah. It's a good thing you were keeping these inside.
All inside jokes, you guys. Keep it inside.
Yeah.
But they're all good, clean jokes that if you call your friends and you tell them, they're gonna think you're amazing, hilarious. We're just telling a few jokes while we do this the alcohol-free cocktail, 10 minutes, and then we're gonna go over and tell you guys all the wins of 2020. The camera crew is dying.
Because
Then we'll come back for round 2.
I love it.
the
So
comments
our
are
camera
killing me.
crew, it gets to watch all the comments you guys are saying. So anything amazing you're saying,
Yes.
you can't read it, and I
You
can't
can't
wait.
see
It's
it.
killing me. She should.
If there's anything you have to do,
You should read
read
it.
it to us.
What are people saying?
Well, someone just said the camera lady's laugh is contagious. That is not my. Well, yes, it is. That's my real laugh. Okay. Someone said, Oh my God, Sydney, that joke, my butt cheeks.
Okay, I really love this one. My mom always told me I wouldn't accomplish anything by laying in bed all day, but look at me now, I'm saving the world.
Boom!
That's a 2020 joke. Okay, we lost the laugher.
Oh, sorry, I'm replying to comments. This is the funnest part.
I know. Can we, Ignacio, what drink are you making for us now?
I'll be the one too. When you girls are finished with that, I'll come back after you tell us stories and I'll make my own hot toddy.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We're coming back here after. Okay. We're going to go talk about the wins of 2020. And we're going to walk over here with our mojito round one. And you know what? Oh, he wants to fill up. He wants to give the camera crew.
Is that my treat for the evening?
You better deliver it on over.
In your Christmas Speedo.
I hope you guys dressed up for this.
I know. Spring days.
Yeah, we wanted something to do to dress up this year. And it is really fun to be with a couple people that you've already been around and dress up. Love it. I did talk a couple nights ago about not going to the cookie party, exchange party. I talked about that on our live page, so that I wouldn't be bringing them back into my house. It was a good choice. All right, so we're going to talk about the wins of 2020 and what we've gone through. I love this. 2020 has been actually so good to us. In March of 2020, at the beginning of the year, everybody thought this was going to be the year. This was the one. And then we went through January and February, had a pretty great time at the gym. A ton of people had awesome results. And then we hit spring and got shut down. We went immediately day one onto virtual training, and it was amazing. Every client that came into the fit went online with me, and we started busting out. We were doing 4 hours live a day, so I got very fit doing that because I didn't know at the time we were evolving and finding out what to do. So my personal big win of 2020 was, well, there was a lot of them, but my personal fit win of 2020 really was getting everybody on board with evolving to going home and finding out that everybody loved it. People can work out online, and they were so adaptable. So my huge thank you to you guys for being so willing to go online.
Oh,
with me.
thank
Look at that
you.
memory.
Even with a smile.
How nice. And then my personal big win was, and after we were in quarantine, during quarantine, I packed up my house. I had a farm, and we sold during quarantine, and I moved and bought my own first new house. And so that was huge for me and the girls. So thank you. I couldn't have done it without your support and being a part of FIT for the last 10 years. I busted my butt to save up so I could be in the position to do this, and I had no idea it would happen during a pandemic, but it did. So I'm so grateful for that personally. That's my win. Cindy's going to share her wins and also the wins of people in the group.
Yeah. I think I have 2 wins for 2020 personally. One of them would be just changing my mindset about food and my relationship with food, I think. I used to totally beat myself up if I would have a piece of cake at a birthday party or would have a snack or treat with the kids or something like that, and just guilt myself until I felt horrible about it. And I don't feel that way anymore. Like, I work really hard, I deserve to have a treat when the kids have a treat, and I know that it's not going to mess up my progress. I've continued to stay where I'm at. My other win is kind of similar, but going through stressful times. A lot of people stress eat. I am a total stress eater. Like, hand me a bag of potato chips and just let me go to town on them. But I haven't done that. I've been really strong about it, and I will have a couple chips with the kids occasionally, but I'm not gonna sit and just like go to town on a bag of chips. I'm really mindful about it, which is like a big thing.
That is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. So a lot of growth with food. And having food freedom is something that we preach at FIT all the time, because you should not be limited by diets or food rules. And I never want you to come in 10 years later and say that you're still struggling with the same food thing. We want to help you move on from that. So now she's going to go through a lot of the 2020 wins from people in our group.
Yes. Do you want to say their names?
Oh, sure.
Keep it anonymous.
Let's say their
Say
names.
their
They
names.
deserve to
Yes.
know.
Okay. Rachel said, my win of 2020 is actually being kinder to my body. It's taken me a lot of years to get to this point of really turning into what makes me feel my best without overdoing it or pushing past unhealthy limits. 2020 was the year I finally gave my body grace because I decided to love it fully.
That's our yoga instructor, Rachel. She does yoga live on our group every Sunday morning at 8 a.m.
Yeah. Kendall, her confidence totally grew, and she was able to go fully self-employed during COVID and have her own amazing small business. That's huge. Stacy's win was befriending her elderly neighbor the past spring, and now they have a great relationship.
That's awesome. These are all wins that don't relate to weight loss or getting stronger. These are wins that because you're getting stronger, because you have more growing confidence, you're able to have the confidence to go out and meet your neighbor, to take the time to do new things and step out of the boat.
Yep. Carrie said she's nearly 40, and I have never been such a strong runner and athlete, feeling capable of tackling any physical challenge that gets thrown my way. My body powers up trails, paddles across lakes, swims the ocean waves, cross-country skis, snowshoes, chases her kids around, and has great endurance. The well-balanced workouts, build full body strength, and added nutrition accountability helps me stay focused on nourishing my body so it can recover quicker and perform at its best. I am so grateful to have Amy and her fit team offering constant encouragement to me to show up as my best self, body, mind, and spirit.
Love it.
Lisa said that, Amy, you have been such a big supporter for me. I'm so proud of my mindset and getting my routine back and love being in control of my life. And lastly, Delia said, my big win for 2020 is that I lost 30 pounds from doing this with Amy. Then I traveled away from home for 3 months and was still able to stick with the plan and stay fit. No matter where I was, campsites, cabins, beaches, the Key West, to the Grand Canyon, I was able to log on and do 5 workouts a week, which in turn motivated me to make good nutrition choices. I'm so thankful for all that I've learned and continue to learn from her.
Love it. Love it. Well, so Sydney obviously is my assistant. She helps me so much with you guys online and in our nutrition group. I love her to death for the workout, all the things that she helps me do. And then Bree was an amazing story that I had been watching online. I had wanted another trainer to join us in the gym when we were able to go back in June. We had a great summer, didn't we? It was a great time out. But so when I watched her story and I saw that she got certified and I saw her passion for fitness, I called her and I just asked her to meet, and then here we are. We work together now, and now she's doing personal training. We are still training one-on-one. And so if you guys want to do personal training, everybody that actually, we're going to pause right here, everybody that actually comments on this video, if you say, hey, what's up, or tell us how hilarious, if you tell us how hilarious, I feel like they deserve more right now. Double we are funny. Yeah, I'm not delivering the jokes as often as I should be, though. Okay, but if you comment on our video below, or you invite a friend to watch, or you have some inspiration that Priscilla's obviously totally loving over there. If you comment, we enter you into a drawing, and we are giving away, we're doing a raffle tomorrow morning, and we're going to announce 2 winners for our personal training session with us via Zoom or in person. We are doing all COVID rules, and we are staying masked up, but we are doing private sessions here actually at my house since the gym is closed. We're doing one-on-one, and it's awesome. So, but I'd love Bree to tell us her win for 2020.
I think my biggest win from 2020 was hooking up with you. You know, yeah, because I was kind of in a place where I didn't know what I was going to do next, and then you reached out to me at like the perfect moment, and it's just been exactly what I had wanted to do, and I'm having so much fun training everybody and getting to know both of you guys, and it's been a really good, I mean, it's everything I could have asked for.
Love it.
Yeah.
And she's had an amazing weight loss journey.
Oh, yes.
I've been there with you guys too. I've had food addictions in the past, so I can relate. Cindy went through her major weight loss this year, so I just love what's happening here. So those are our wins. I feel like we should go check out what an alcohol-free hot toddy is.
Absolutely.
Will you go with us? I'm gonna pull up a joke. Come on.
Let's do it.
I can't wait.
Priscilla's got her laughter up. She's ready.
Welcome back.
Ready. Thank you.
Oh, look at-
tell all these stories to warm the
Oh,
heart
look
and
at
soul.
those.
Look at the ball ice.
So,
How about a drink to warm the body?
sure.
Okay.
Thanks.
So what we're gonna do is a hot toddy. So obviously you boil your water. Here we have already prepped some here, but we just do regular black tea. Doesn't really matter English breakfast or whatever, as long as it's a black tea. And then you can add the hot water first, or you can add it last. I'm just gonna add it first for the sake of. Wow, that thing really pours. There we go. You can see how much after too.
I drink Yogi brand throat coat or sleepy time tea all the time as my night tea time nightcap. I love tea at night, especially when it's cold and dark out. That actually, the licorice root actually is really great for killing a sweet tooth. And there's a couple different. Tazo has a great lemon loaf, a dessert brand.
Okay, so this one's pretty simple. If you were going to make this normal, you would add brandy in it, or whiskey, whichever you prefer. And then honey to your liking. Recipe calls for a tablespoon. I just kind of eyeball it.
That's how I cook.
Yeah.
I eyeball everything. That's perfect.
The only thing that doesn't work with is baking.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to add some cinnamon. Once again, it's just kind of an eyeball thing. Calls for a teaspoon. Thing's really easy to measure out.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
Hey, but this is so
bartender
good.
ever.
So honey has a lot of benefits, health benefits. Cinnamon is actually prescribed to people with arthritis. It's really, really good for your inside. So this is like actually, we're turning this alcohol free into like a good thing.
Yeah.
And then some nutmeg. Make it a little holiday dish. Lots of spices. You can also add cloves or a cinnamon stick if you prefer. Give it a good stir.
Ooh, right now, do you guys, know how plastic surgery used to be so taboo?
So taboo.
Now we can talk about Botox all the time and nobody even raises an eyebrow.
Oh my goodness. I just can't even.
Oh goodness.
Bomb.
Yeah,
Love it.
Cheers.
Who's going to take the first sip?
Very hot. I'm very nervous. I feel like I'm
Yes.
an experiment. Okay, that joke was for the Valentine Clinic, who normally is always at our holiday parties, and that is the one gig that is always packed, is our Botox appointments. They are taking people one-on-one, so you can message Terry. If you guys have her number, if you don't have her number, you can always contact me. But the Valentine Clinic is doing our regular holiday discount for Botox. Are you giving the cat some tea?
There's no alcohol. It's fine.
It's fine. I love it. Thank you.
Okay,
This
do
is
you want to
great.
get into the last drink?
Yeah, we're gonna
Just
do
for the
one
sake of
more.
it? Okay, so this one, so obviously we had the mojito and we had the hot toddy. Both of those extreme flavor profiles. So if you have somebody that isn't really into mint, if you just want something simple and basic, you don't need a shaker for. You could use a shaker, obviously, to break down the acids, but you don't really need it. Just a raspberry spritzer. So basically, a spritzer is anything with soda water, juice, and or champagne and prosecco would be your alcohol of choice if you were going to put alcohol in it. But you don't need it with these. Using the ice balls for the sake of winter feelings.
All the feels.
These ones are pretty basic, pretty simple.
And that's a light cranberry juice, so it only has like 20 calories in the cup. And then club soda obviously has none. So it's an easy way to not have a lot of sugar. Still hold something delicious.
And then this one, a little lemon juice. And I'm going to add a little lime LaCroix for a little extra
And I'm
taste.
getting real fancy.
Wow.
Mm.
More ingredients.
Yeah.
I know we have one ingredient kind of gal.
Just the LaCroix.
Just the LaCroix. This is really fancy.
Throw a little lime on there, make it pretty.
So pretty.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Easy, simple, no major work.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I got you, camera girl.
Ooh, that might be my favorite one.
Oh, I think that's my favorite too.
Really good.
I like it.
Her one loves the kitten.
Yeah.
I like it. What's the best Christmas present?
What?
A broken drum. You just can't beat it. Although I do feel like your butt cheeks joke did take
Yeah.
the cake. Well,
It was.
so darn. Well, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work on my jokes, you guys. I appreciate a great joke, and normally you guys know that I don't ever give jokes anything but that's off the cuff. That's just how we roll. You know? I'm gonna have to work on delivering more naturally. But I appreciate Priscilla behind the camera and laughing and helping you guys laugh too.
Everything. If anything, her laugh that
Well,
will help.
yeah, it does. It sure does help me.
Thank
So I'm going
you.
to give you guys a few reminders. When you go to, if you're invited in the future to events, please take the host flowers or be the one that brings veggie trays, fruit trays, the things that everybody wants to leave the party feeling better about. There's always an under a usage of those things and an overabundance of the crap. And I'm not saying, just like Sydney said, we do get to enjoy our food with freedom when we get to enjoy a little bit. But every time I leave a party and I made the right choices, the next day I feel even better and I had a better experience with my friends that were there. So make it about the people you're with, make it about the conversations you have, and enjoy the time. Another note, this is a big deal that was happening for all the nurses that we train with last year. People are very generous when they go to hospitals right now. They want to give their hospital staff a ton of purchased baked goods. Every time you take those go into a break room of people that are running around, also trying to make really healthy choices, and a lot of them are really struggling. So if you ever want to thank hospital staff or your nurse or your doctor, take them something, again, that's good for them. Take them flowers, take them a veggie tray. My nurses here with me, their favorite things to get in their break rooms is something like a veggie tray or fruit tray, because then they're like, yes, I actually want to eat that. That's something that's not the next pastry. So that's just a side note on gifts to give also when you're going places if you like to deliver. I know it's so fun to make cookies, but a lot of people honestly struggle with it, and it gets very serious very fast because we're not helping people out when we're pushing temptation at them. I know that's a buzzkill, but I gotta say it, it's my job. All right.
You have exciting news to share, though.
I do have
I don't want
exciting
you to forget.
news. I know. Okay, what I'm really excited about, and I'd love you guys to all invite your friends. A lot of people, I just met somebody that didn't know we had a gym in Oregon City that lives in Oregon City. Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
It is silly. Okay, so please tell your friends about us. Tell them about our community.
Yes.
When we start 2021, we know the 2021 world is not going to change our circumstances. You guys are crushing it in your homes, where you're at, with your life now. But what I want to do is we're going to add a challenge, and this time it's going to be physical. You know our 6 steps to success in our nutrition group, which is the Fit Anywhere Plus group. We have 6 steps of success that we're trying to report on every single day, and we're going to nail those in 2021, especially this first 12 weeks. These are things that come easy and natural to us now, and we're going to work on dialing those in and checking in every day together. But on the fitness side, I'm so excited. We are bringing fit testing back. We used to do fit testing, and I know it's not scary. Don't be worried. But we used to do fit testing 100 years ago in the gym. I would hand out pen and paper and and then you guys would write down your scorecards. Scorecards. Wow.
Are you sure those? Wait. Amy?
Alright, I had 10 exercises that we would do once a month at the beginning of every month, and it was fit test how quick you can do each motion or what your new max was. It was all with body weight. Well, this year, we're going to do for the first 12 weeks, so you have very measurable time amount. We're going to do Friday fit testing, but it's only the last 6 minutes of the whole workout. We're going to do a static hold exercise, and we're doing 1 minute per exercise, and you're actually going to time to give me how much that hold improves. So if your plank right now, we have been working on planks in the group, but if your plank is 35 seconds and you're shaking, you're on the ground, we're going to show you that every week by practice, you're going to improve and beat your number. Because if we don't write it down, then I don't know what you're going to beat. So I'll help you and we'll track those together. But so I'm really excited to be able to do a new contest every Friday. Basically, it's you versus you, and you're competing against yourself to watch you get better strength as you're getting better at your nutrition for the first 3 months of 2021 to get us into spring and get us back into the new world.
Right, and that will mark a year of quarantine.
Yay! So we're almost there. 3 more months. Can't wait.
Hopefully.
But again, not anybody in our area is offering virtual training with personal relationships. And so we want to really help out your friends and help out our community and max it out. So please tell people around us that you have a virtual community that people are able to have relationships with every day. We're not filming the same workout. You're not just signing up with some program that is a massive corporation. You're helping out our families. And it affects all of us so much. So I appreciate you guys so much. And this week was the week of giving. You helped me out a lot, and thank you for sharing. We did the week of giving this year instead of doing our big party where we promoted all the local business. There's a lot of awesome local businesses promoting each other right now. So we chose the week of giving. If you want to go back any of our social media, we have the Dinos, we have DHS, we have Lily's Cancer Treatment, which thank you, we did raise some good money for that. And then tomorrow, we're doing the American Red Cross. We just went and gave blood before this, and that is another awesome way to give, and it's free, and it can save a lot of lives. So in this week of giving, please go through, share away, and then I'll send the links again tomorrow to all of our causes. And you guys I need to hear your jokes, okay?
Yeah.
I'm tired of the jokes.
I have one here.
Yeah?
Someone wrote a joke. I gotta find it. Okay, here it is. It says, "What did the farmer say to his dying crops?"
What?
"Please excuse me, I'm confused." I need to drink that tea. I have to. I know.
Okay, so recapping on things to take or always have with you for parties is all of our awesome mojitos, and thank you, Ignacio, for being a pro at this.
Yes, thank you.
But here's our mojito. This is my classic favorite, year-round, summertime especially. This is my new favorite, spritzer.
Mm-hmm.
Cranberry LaCroix, or was that cranberry club soda?
Yeah.
Croy optional.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's
It's good.
that's my fave.
Yeah, me too.
And a hot toddy nightcap. I could have this every night before bed. All it is my tea with nutmeg, cinnamon, a little honey,
Lemon juice.
and lemon.
Yeah.
Bomb! Okay, I'm loving it, and all these things will make you feel better tomorrow, and then you can have something fun in your hands, and your friends are going to probably want to try your drink. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us.
This is a really fun party. If you want to party with me later, just message me. We can get this all over. Okay, thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Karen
Thank you.
Crow. You're the best.
Okay, how do I turn this off?
Oh.
Okay, I want to save it though.
We're gonna finish. Bye.
Bye.